And I can't help but think that was a little bit of
knew a missing piece waiting in the dark, like a quiet melody that if I listened hard I could hear the sound rising from the crowd every moment until now. I was dying to change from a spark to a flame. I want fire, fire, burns bright. can feel it burn, 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 but I won't go back again. Oh, I can feel it burn, 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 but I won't go back again.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Monkey88 and today we're playing Kerbal Space Program. The mission today is to try and get to the moon and get back home again. We're going to be sorry, just turning down the music a little bit. We're going to be building our own ship to do that, so we're going to start from new. Just going to do a sandbox and let's see what we can do. So let's get to the vehicle assembly area and let's get a cockpit to start off with. Okay. Gotta try and remember the controls at the same time as doing this, because this is the first time I've played this game for quite some time. Minus a couple of videos I did on the YouTube recently. But anyway, let's get on with it. So, I want to do a little bit of a craft at first, I think, to do the, well, this is going to be the one that'll get us to the moon, not the rocket that'll get us out into space, basically. So we kind of just want to try and do a basic, plain kind of shape. Want to be aerodynamic, so we just put that on the nose. No, what we're going to do is we're going to do a parachute on the nose. If I can remember where that is, because it's on here somewhere. I just can't remember whereabouts it is. Utility? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, okay. That's what I had before, I think, wasn't it? I don't know. Anyway, we've got a parachute now. But no, that's not what we want. We don't want to do a parachute on there, do we? We want to do a... We actually want a nose on the top there. Because we can't parachute the cockpit. Now, we're going to do a quick test just to get... oops. just to get going. So I don't want to spend too long messing around with this. I want to try and get a bit of action going. So let's just get a massive wing from somewhere. That one will do, and then we're going to do a bit of a tail here if we can. So really, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do, well, let's try do a bit more structure and go from a MK3. Have we got something for it? That'll do. So obviously, the reason for playing this game was a lot of things. One, it was a good fun game. Secondly, Stephen Hawking passing away recently, which was horrible news. Gave me a little bit of inspiration to do something with space, because obviously he loved a little bit of space in the universe. So I want to do this out of a bit of memory for him, while having a little bit of fun with it as well. Because that's what he would have wanted, I think. A little bit of fun from people. Okay. We want to do some kind of... is it still just black for you, Jacob? Or can you see anything? Should show you... should be able to see the screen. See, these wings are a little bit too small. But we're going to use them anyway. I'm going to use them at the back here. It's really confusing about which buttons to use for which to flip stuff around. Okay, cool. I wanna see, this thing is not clipping to the edge either, so I wanna try and I'm just gonna place this and then we're gonna move it afterwards. Unless of course there's a is there a left and a right of these things? I don't think so. That's better. That's better. We got the... Okay, I want it to clip onto the edge of here, but it's not. Okay. It's not playing ball, this one. For some reason, it's just clipping inside the actual ship, but I don't know why. Oh well, we might have to... There we go. That's okay. Okay, let's just get a basic ship going here, and then let's see what happens. We've got some huge wings on the left and right of here as well. I know it's not the most attractive ship you've ever seen at the moment, but like I say, I just want to do some tests first of all and see if we can get this thing to go. So next of all, we need to get an engine on this thing. So in fact, let's get some wheels as well. Let's just go for a basic landing gear at the front of it. Because it's pretty big. Is there a single? Yeah, there we go. Alright, and then maybe a couple of doubles coming from the wings. Don't know if that's a mistake, but we'll see. It's adding a little bit of weight. In fact, no, let's put it onto the body. I think the wings need to be lightweight. Oops. Okay, that'll do. It might be backwards, but it'll... Okay, in fact, let's put it the right way around. No mistakes here, boys. We don't want to make mistakes. We've already spent like £3 million on funding for this spaceship, so I don't want to mess it up. Okay, wait. Perfect. Okay, I think maybe these things need to be a little bit more. Do we just do it from the wings? I think we might have to just do it from the wings. And hope for the best. Come on, stay in place. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, that's cool. Let's put an engine on it. Just a basic engine of some kind, a bit of a bigger one maybe. He's got a Mark II engine. Like I say, it's not attractive, boys and girls. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be an attractive rocket. It's meant to just be a nice, simple turbofan jet engine. It's a small jet engine. You've got a bigger jet engine than that. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, let's get structural. No, let's get not an external viaduct. Where's the couplings? Okay. Radial decoupler. See, the problem that I've got here is the okay, let's just try this. Put that there. Put that there. Oh, the wheels gonna be a problem. Can I track these wheels? Perfect. Beautiful. Right, let's get a fuel tank and a great big massive rocket now. Yeah, that's what we want. Beautiful. Look at that. Let's do this massive fuel tanks all the way down, although it doesn't quite reach the... Okay, what we're gonna have to just try and put one on this. Let's see if we can connect these up. I think that one's not quite. Or maybe we should just do one of these things in the middle, right? Like that. Beautiful. Alright, big engines, quads, like that. Look at that beautiful thing. Look at that. It's beautiful. Let's get some aerodynamics on this thing. Great big nose on the top. If we can find one that is huge. Bigger than that. We got a bigger nose than that? Surely you got a bigger nose than that. Advanced nose cone. Hey, where's the big nose cones? I don't want a small nose cone. I want to make it bigger. Can I make it bigger? Is there a setting to make this thing bigger? No? Well, maybe the option is only to have that one then. It's fine. It might look strange, but that's fine. Now, I don't know if we have to also tell the fuels. That's fine, we won't use that. We want some boosters, just in case. So let's do some more couplings around this fuel. There's nothing like dangerous about attaching fuel tanks to fuel tanks, right? We can do that. Of course we can. Of course we can. Stick those on there. A bit of aerodynamics wherever it's gone. Stick the small nose cones on top of those. Beautiful. Okay. Now we want to put these on, because this will hold it in place. like that. Put one at the back as well. And I'm also going to put one on the rocket, just in case the rocket just falls off. So we don't want that. I'll put 2 on. You might call this extreme, but hey, I'm all about safety first. Now, for number 1, we want to fire the big rocket. That one doesn't want to come until the end. Then the boosters should fire as well. No, in fact, the boosters will fire next. These things will fire after that. Then the boosters fire, and then we'll decouple these 2, and then that one, and then we've got control of that. I'm ready. Now we're not going to make it to the moon, I guarantee you that. What we might be able to do, we might be able to make it into space. So the good start is we didn't fall to the ground instantly. That's a good start. Should we do the countdown? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. That did the opposite of what I wanted it to do. That's not good. That is not good. That is not good. Back to the drawing board. I think what happened is I think I did it the wrong way around. I want to go back to the flight. No, back to the vehicle. I think. Okay, I think obviously it counts down because that fire. So we want to do that as 5. That is 4. That one next. Then that one. Then that one. Okay. Now I'm confident. Let's try. Okay. Countdown again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's better. Let's wait for it to warm up a little bit. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Houston, we have a problem. So, okay. There's 2 issues here that I found. One is that my little rocket doesn't seem to be... It does have fuel though. But it's not firing. Okay, the problem is that we've got too much weight. We've got too much weight on this side and not on this side, and it's the fuel tank side of the problem. So, I want to add more weight to this side, and I think the only way to do that is... There used to be like some yellow... Oh, that one will do. We're going to add another rocket. That's what we're going to do. We're doing another rocket this side. And then this thing should counter the weight, but also gives a bit more thrust. Aerodynamics. Now, obviously, I am not a rocket scientist, okay? So, don't expect much from this. That's a little bit too high, isn't it? I want to move that down to around about here. I want to clip it. Can we not clip this on? I'm not comfortable with where that coupling is. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anyway, it should be further down to the ground. Okay, that's fine. Let me also look at this engine down here. Don't want that engine. We want a better engine than that. I think we want a little Terrier or something. In fact, can we just get rid of that entire tail? And let's put on a... Oh, that would have been better. Where's structural? So I want to put on something like this. Maybe the quad actually. No, we'll do it. We'll just, yeah. Viadapter. Okay. And then I want to do. Obviously, we need to make it into this. So a FMK3 engine mount. Okay. Why can't I add that to that? Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, what's the worst that can happen here? I think we're good. We just want to add another thing to this. Move this one around a little bit. It's all about symmetrical. You have to be symmetrical. And now we want to make sure the order's okay, don't we? So that wants to fire at number 5. Those have to be all together. So those two fire. All the couplings come off. Then the boosters fire. Then the boosters detach. Because they'll run out of fuel first. Then the back rocket detaches. Then the main rocket detaches. And then we've got these just to like get us somewhere. So that's fine. I'm happy with that again. Okay. I'm not doing a countdown this time, just for the obvious reason of it didn't really help us. This engine's a little bit worrying. You see how it's wobbling it already? That's going to be our problem. But let's fire anyway. Okay. Increase the power. No, 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 no. Maybe you're looking at this the wrong way. Maybe it's not this. Maybe it's this is too heavy for the. Okay, let's just. Okay, wait. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of. I want to get rid of some of the. Okay, let's. Wait. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Let me try this out. So, big rocket fires, they'll couple, and it goes. Oh, okay, let's just try this. Simple. Let's just see what it works. I think it was too heavy the other side, and it was pushing too much power over. That was the problem. So let's try this. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, a little bit better. Not quite. Okay. I think the thing we've learned from this, guys, is that we're going to scrap that idea altogether and start again. Okay, I want a Mark 1 to 3 command pod, and I want to have a parachute on top of the Mark 1 3 command pod. I want this to have landing struts of LT1. So we have 1, 2, 3. They're all going to be retracted. Okay. I want to decouple that at some point. So we want to ring the coupler, and I think we're going to go for T50, T25, TS25. And then we want some fuel cells, because obviously it needs to have lift. And I'm going to go for Mark 3 long fuels. No, that's too big. I'm going to go for Mark 2. Mark 2? Where are Mark 2s? Up here? Mark 1, Mark 2s. Okay, they're the... Oh, okay. Mark 1 then. Mark 1's fine. Too small. Mark 0's even smaller. See, I don't really want this shape from the Mark 2s. How big is that? That's too big. That's perfect. That's a nice size. Okay, we'll have that one. Obviously, the main mission of this is to get it in the sky. So we just want to get that up in the sky. And I think we want to use a really good vector. See, the Mammoth 4 is pretty good, but it's probably a bit too big for this rocket. That's too small. So something like that might be pretty good. It's a basic rocket, but that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this a bit more advanced. We're gonna put all these little couplings around it, and we're gonna do something a little bit crazy. But in theory, we're gonna get into space. Okay, we're gonna get into space. We're gonna land safely. I always make this mistake, and I should probably use the actual rocket to match up the height of these. So, you know, the line at the top there. Just so that I know I'm putting these all at the same height. Beautiful. Now, engines, rocket boosters. We're going to put these all the way around. All the way around. This is going to be something out of Iron Man. This is going to work. This is going to be beautiful. You watch this, we're going to see the moon. It's going to be about 4 billion miles away, but we're going to see the moon anyway. We're going to see the moon. Again, I'm not... Okay, they're all different heights, but that's fine. It adds to the design of the craft. It looks beautiful, right? I want some noses on all of these, because we want to make this as aerodynamic as possible. So we have to get that lift. We have to get that lift this time. Okay, there. In fact, no. You know what? We need to make these. We need to make these low. We need to make these really low, because I want to make this. I want to get this so we can. That'll do. That'll do. It's majority of it's okay. Move that one down. Okay, that'll be fine. What else do we need? Payload? No, I don't have any payload. It's just a simple mission, up and down. communication. Let's give them a little antenna so they can talk back to... We'll put that on here. Just so we can talk back to base. Electrical. We don't need battery packs. Well, no. No, we don't need those. Thermals. Yeah, we probably could do a heat shield, but I don't think we can put it on anymore. I think it's too late. Oh, we could do... No, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. Let's keep holding it. Okay, let's just hold this in 4 different places. Beautiful. And we want to do... Right, so we need to fire all the rockets. I'm even going to fire the bottom one. Then we want to detach these afterwards. In fact, we can just move that entire thing down. Don't need that. And then, yeah, they'll all detach once it's empty. And when we're ready, we'll parachute back down. Okay, let's try this. Let's get into space. Okay, we're firing rockets. We're increasing velocity. We're letting that go. We're gonna... Oh, one thing we didn't do. We didn't give anything to control our direction. But that's fine. Because we're going up into space. We're moving into space. Beautiful. I can probably decrease those a little bit. No, I can't. That's gonna do... Okay, that's... Is that a Death Star? No. Okay, these are about to lose, so we need to... I probably should let these detach before... Okay, I'm gonna detach those. Oh. Okay, we lost his engine by doing that. That was the only threat that when the boosters detached, that they destroyed the engine. In fact, if we lost this... What's happened to that? I don't know. I don't know. But the good news is, we're kind of in space-ish. We're still climbing. So, in my mind, that's a win. That's a win. We're still climbing. We might not have any engines, but we're climbing. We're going to detach this, just see if we can get a little bit more momentum into space. Because that's just a fuel cell. It's just literally weighing us down right now. Okay, now we're dropping. So we've lost that momentum. So what I want to do now is I want to try and... We're pretty sure a little engine to this. That would have been cool. I don't want to land in the sea, if I can avoid it. Can we use this? Transmit data? Retract wheels. Okay, we're coming down. We're coming down fast, actually. I mean, we could retract these, but I don't think it's going to be... It's not really a problem because we don't have land. We just have sea. So, I think the problem that we're going to have here... See, they're quite badly angled, aren't they, as well? Can I move? Can I change that? Don't know. What we're going to do is we're going to wait until we get to around about 7,000 meters, maybe? No, maybe a little bit less. I'm going to deploy a parachute. Maybe about 6,000 to 5,000 meters. Okay. Is that going to catch? At the moment it's not catching. Oh, we are slowing down. Kind of. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just in time, that parachute. Just in time. Can we stop this spinning? No. But the good news is, these guys are going to survive. We haven't killed Kerbals today. Minus the last 8 that we just killed. This is a rescue mission now. So rather than waiting for like 20 minutes before this goes down, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the assembly bay. We're going to destroy this. And we're going to load in a pre-made ship that the game has made for us. And I think we're going to go for the most expensive one, because that's just the way that we roll. We want to go for this 122,000 ship. See, why does their ships look a lot better than mine? What's all that about? I thought I had a beautiful ship. So what have they done actually? So they've actually got wings here, which is multiple different sections actually. That's beautiful. Okay, so that's how they made the wings. That's fair enough. And then they got a little bit of winglets at the front there. Okay, and then they got struts holding it in place. 2 rocket boosters, quite big rocket boosters in fact. And then a big rocket at the back there. In fact, that's not even a rocket, that's just fuel, isn't it? Wow. Let's give this one a go. Let's just try and launch this and see what we do. I know it's cheating, it's not really made, it's not our own made ship, but let's try it anyway. So let's set this off. Beautiful, we got lift. We have liftoff. There you go, you see? That was great. So is that actually controlling the... That's interesting. Okay, we want to try and turn the ship to face the moon. Get rid of those. It's actually really hard to control this. It's not as easy as you think it might be to control these ships. Especially when you get to space. It just seems to react so well to like controls that it just... What's the next stage do? Attaches that, so we want to wait till we get no fuel left to detach that. Whoa. That's not good. We're about to run out of fuel. Beautiful. Let's detach the fuel cell. Beautiful. Let's make the ship come about. We're going to lift away from this fuel cell without getting damage. Alright. We are now in space, guys. And we don't have enough fuel, I don't think, to get us to the moon. Yeah, we're not going to make it to the moon. What we can do is get successfully back into Earth. So let's try and do that. Let's try and go back down to Earth. This is really not easy to control. Actually still climbing. I can't get it to go down because it's not easy to control the... Once you get the engines going, it's just really hard to let it go down. See, we're still getting lift. We're not actually going down. We can't get back into the atmosphere. We're not getting anywhere with this. It's not working, guys. It's not work. Oh wait. Are we going down? Slowly, but we are going down. Okay. I don't want to use all this fuel here. That's the only problem. If I can get the momentum down to Earth, we might be okay. Can I shut off 2 of these engines? And then maybe we can just use half the engines to keep the momentum going, and we've got the other half just to get back to where we need to go. Are we going? Okay, we're going down. It's going to be a long. It's going to be ages. I think if we try and show these two engines. Then again, wait. All the engines use the same fuel tanks. So we're just wasting fuel no matter what engines we use, right? So that's pointless. We don't want to do that. We don't want to waste that fuel. Has it got landing gear on this thing? Okay, cool. The things we need to get back towards the landing airfield. I don't want to use my fuel just yet. These guys are having a whale. Look at these guys. They're having a great good time. Can we go in? Oh, oh, cool. These guys are loving it. I mean, this guy is like on a roller. It's like going down a roller coaster. Look at him. It's like, put your arms up. Come on. Anyway, how do I go back to the? How do I go back to the main? No, that's not good. Does anybody know how to get back to the main thing? The main view? Oh, we're going back into the atmosphere now. We're starting to burn up. How do we go back to the other view? Wait, no. This is actually pretty bad unless I get back to the... Oh. Okay, oh, there we go. I think it's C for camera, right? Makes sense. Yeah, I need to... First of all, I need to get hold of the control of this ship. Because we're in a spin. Okay. I'm going to put the engine on. Again, we want to try to decrease the engine a little bit. I just want to try and get a little bit of control here from this ship. I don't think we're going to make this. The fuel's running out, for starters. Okay. I'm guessing that's not a parachute, right? Do we have a parachute? Cross feeds, open shield. Oh, so it's a heat shield. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and do an emergency landing, I think. How do I change my actual camera? There we go. Wait. Oh, don't do that. It's an emergency landing, guys. I don't really want the gear up. Oh wait, the camera changes? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna try to get these guys to survive this if I can, but I've got no way to slow this down. other than to try and glide it in. So we're gonna try and glide these guys into safety. We've got plenty of space to do it. Can we close that shield? Is that going to cause an issue? Okay. So glide them in slowly. Because if you look at the velocity, we're actually going quite slow now. This is quite good. That's really good. Speeding up a little bit. Don't you speed up. Keep the nose up. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. But I will take that as a win. Right, let's get these guys out of here. Crew hatch, how do we get out? EVA? Okay, you get out. Camera free. Well, how do I get back to the... That's just a map. I don't know how to get back to the crew. I don't want the buttons to get back to them. Oh, it's a screenshot. Okay, well, I think that's a success. The guy survived. Let's put it that way. So that's fine. So let's go back to the main menu. Let's just see. I don't know what I've done now, because it seems to have added a lot more things to it. Oh, this is quite cool. So this is actually situations that you have to try and get yourself out of. Okay. Well, let's try something simple first. Let's just try a rover on the moon, or the moon, in this game. Because a rover is, yeah, okay, cool. So let's start the engine, maybe? Can we control from here? Where's the actual engine? RCS thruster block? Okay. So... got a lot of thruster blocks, but I'm not too sure... Oh, batteries. They are, okay, rechargeable batteries. Extend the ladder. That's cool. That's cool. Wow. Why? Okay, wait, is it because this? Transfer crew. Okay, the wheels all move. It's just that we haven't got any... Oh, wait. Okay. Beautiful. So that's how we do that. Which is all good and well, but how do we actually... Now, forgive me, but that looked quite fun, right? The moon I can handle. Once we work out how to go forward with this. It's perfect. Nothing damaged on this thing at all. Beautiful. There's actually nothing get damaged on this thing because it doesn't seem to be getting broken at all. Anyway. So what we've been doing about an hour of stream so far. We haven't got to the moon, we haven't got to space properly, but I think we might try something different, guys. I think we might try a different game. I don't know what game yet. Open to suggestions, but in the meantime, I'm going to be right back.